And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, the markets are back in the green, and we got to break them down in this video. We have to break down some charts, the overall market, stocks I'm looking at, and we have to break down one earnings report. But before we do that, make sure to get your free money for Moomoo. You get up to 5. I think it's 6 stocks now. No joke. I clicked the link today. It said 6 stocks. So maybe up to 6 stocks, each of which could be valued all the way up to $3,500. Just use my link down below or go to StockSurfFest.com/Moomoo, deposit at least $100, and boom, you get your free money. And with that being said, let's dive right into the video, guys. So it's about 1 p.m. right now, almost 1 p.m. on the East Coast, and we have the S&P 500. Get this, guys. The markets are up in a major way. S&P is up 0.9%. We have the Russell up 1.6%. The NASDAQ 100 up 1.8%. So big snapback in tech today. And we have the Dow Jones up 0.7%. The VIX is down over 7.5%. And believe it or not, gold and silver, both of those are up as well. Gold's up 0.3%, and we have silver up almost 0.9%. So pretty much, guys, today so far has been a freaking phenomenal day. Everything is everything's green, volatility's down. There's really not much to complain about. So I want to break down what is going on, because obviously, anything could happen. We're green right now. We could go red tomorrow. We've seen this flip-flop happen before, but I want to break down what I'm seeing right now with what's in front of me on Triple Q and SPY. So number one thing worth mentioning here on the 5-day, 5-minute chart, even though we did slightly break under the lows from 2 days ago, we did that yesterday. We hit about 338.04, which the previous low was 338.50 roughly. So we did, we did momentarily break under the lows from the previous day. We did that yesterday, but it's not like we saw a huge leg down to the point where it's a collapse or a lower low. We didn't really get that yet. And today, pre-market and in the morning, what we noticed was we held 338 again. So we're noticing, and we're going to see this on SPY as well, we're seeing a bit of a triple bottom breakout play out right now. And we didn't get the breakout until, I would say, about 10:30 a.m., 11 a.m. on the East Coast. So that's what I'm seeing in the very short term here on the 5-day on Triple Q. And again, like I said, same thing with SPY. We have the 3 bottoms here at about 436 roughly, or 437, either one. It's pretty much where we triple bottomed. And now we're moving above the moving averages, and we're breaking the pre-market highs from earlier today. So that's a very good sign on SPY on this 5-day, 5-minute chart. But overall, guys, what I'm looking at in the very short term is not the highs from today pre-market, but from the from yesterday pre-market. Yesterday, right when the market opened. If you guys remember, SPY hit 445. Triple Q hit about, 348. So 348 needs to break on Triple Q, which is why I have an alert right there right now. And on SPY, we got to break above 445, 446. And I'll put an alert on SPY right now, 446. Let's do that. Mark is at or above. So in the very short term, that's kind of what I'm looking out for when it comes to SPY and Triple Q. And I want to show you guys another thing that I noticed just earlier today when I was looking at these charts. So look at the 4-hour chart on Triple Q. Let me know what you guys think. What does this look like when I zoom in right here? Does this not look like the start of an inverse head and shoulders? Does it not, guys? Check this out. If I pull up the circles, you guys can see we have the left shoulder right here. We got the head right here, and this is on Triple Q, by the way, and we'll see on SPY in a second if we're seeing the same thing. And then we have the right shoulder forming here, and the reason why this is extremely important is because, remember, I just showed you guys on the 5-day chart, we were holding above what, 338? The fact that we're getting a triple bottom at 338 on this 5-day chart, and now we're going back to the 4-hour chart, we're noticing 338 is the neckline of the inverse head and shoulders as well. It's where the left shoulder held back in the beginning of 2022, in the middle towards the end of January. That is a very good sign. Look at this. If I zoom in on Triple Q, 338 held back in the end of January, guys. This is pretty crazy. Now that we're seeing this play out. This, in my opinion, is an inverse head and shoulders panning out, point blank period, or playing out rather, or starting to form, and if we break 338, 335, under 330, then yes, the inverse head and shoulders is out the window. But as long as Triple Q holds 338, 340, and now we're at 345, this could end up playing out. Triple Q, the right shoulder might start going, anywhere from 350, 60, maybe even higher. So that is what I'm noticing. And let me know in the comments, what do you guys think about that? And make sure to smash the like button and subscribe if you haven't done so already. We're trying to get 25,000 subscribers in the very short term here. So what do you guys think? And now that I'm seeing that, I'm for sure going to be holding on to my TQQQ in the meantime, which I bought at 53 something, bought more in the 48s. Now my average is in the mid 51s, I believe, low 51s, something like that. So I'm going to hold on to this in the short term, which is a leveraged bull ETF that tracks the NASDAQ 100. So what do you guys think? And let me see if we can see that inverse head and shoulders on SPY as well. Yeah, we kind of can. It's not as clean as Triple Q's on the 4-hour chart, but we do see one nonetheless. We have the left shoulder there, the head, and then we have the right shoulder forming right here. There we go. And the neckline here is kind of lopsided, so the neckline is not exactly straight like it was on Triple Q, but technically we are still holding the neckline, right, if you want to call it, whatever. And if we start breaking above, let's say 450, that right shoulder could really start gaining some steam here on SPY. So I wanted to share that with you guys because I did just see this literally about 30, 40 minutes ago, an hour ago, playing out on the 4-hour chart. So I wanted to just break that down. And with that being said, let's now talk about some stocks. One that reported earnings today, and we'll talk about two other ones very quickly. So this morning, and I want to talk about two airlines here. We'll group these into one. This morning, we had Delta Airlines report earnings, and I want to talk to you guys about what's going on here with the earnings briefly, and we'll break down the chart. So what we're noticing is Delta right now is up 6%. We took the highs out from the end of, when was this? End of March, early April. Those highs were about $40. Now we're almost at 41, so we took those highs out. And we're noticing now an earnings report that they reported some pretty decent numbers. EPS came in, and mind you, they're still losing money, but EPS beat $1.23 in the red versus the negative $1.37 estimated, so that beat. Revenue also beat $9.35 billion versus $8.77 billion estimated. And get this, guys, this is what could be moving the stock up a lot right now, or 6%, which I guess is a very good chunk for the airline stocks, right? Maybe not for the meme stocks, but for the airline stocks, 5-6%, pretty solid. So what could be moving the stock, or at least contributing to it, is the fact that revenue in 2019 in the same quarter was $10.47 billion. So right now at this point, we're still under where we were pre-pandemic, 2019, but we're getting pretty dang close to the revenue numbers that were being posted pre-pandemic. So I guess, what is that? 3 years ago now, 2019, pre-pandemic. So that's a very good sign that these airlines are bouncing back. Very, very good sign for DAL. And we have AAL ripping even more, and they didn't even report earnings, guys. AAL is up 10% right now. The stock broke the highs from the end of March, early April. Now we're testing the highs from the middle of February, which those highs are right around $19, and I have an alert set at $19.25. I think if we break $19.25 into the mid-19s, there could be a nice move towards $22.50, which really is the next main resistance after this breaks $19.50 into the 20s. So I'm watching AAL, and let's see, is there any AAL specific catalyst this morning? Probably not. It's probably just because of Delta. Yeah, I think that's why it is. All these airline stocks are probably moving up today. We probably have LUV up a chunk today. Yeah, they're up 7%. What are the other ones? UAL is probably up, about 6%. So airlines are crushing it. Watch out for them, guys. CrowdStrike is another one that just keeps on doing its thing, guys. Today, it went up, or I'm acting like the day's over. It's not over yet. We have about 3 hours left of trading. But right now at 1 p.m., CrowdStrike is up 6.3%. Very nice day so far for CrowdStrike. And what we're noticing, if I zoom in here, take a look. The ascending triangle is finally playing out. We broke 230. Now we're above 235, heading to 240, And I think the next gap, I mean, I don't think it is. Look at this chart, guys. It's right around 248, 250. You know, that is where it could be going. I'm not saying it's going to go there today, tomorrow. It might go there next week. Who knows? But at some point, now that we're getting this breakout, momentum's kicking up, volume's kicking up, I see CrowdStrike going, again, 248, 250, no problem, in my humble opinion. And of course, you guys must always do your own research. Always, always, always do your own research. That is very, very important. So let's break down one more. And if you guys are still with me, I know you didn't do it yet, hit the like button and make sure to subscribe. Again, make sure to subscribe. I appreciate all of you guys. As always, check out First Majestic Silver, guys, ticker symbol AG. We haven't talked about this one in about, I would say, maybe close to 2 weeks, considering just because it's been selling off, it's kind of been choppy, not really doing much. But today, with gold and silver moving up and the markets in general doing well, First Majestic Silver is up over 4%. Looks like we're breaking back over the moving averages. Well, I guess we never got under the 180 moving average, but we were under the 50 moving average momentarily. Now the past couple of days we've been breaking out, and now that we took out 14 bucks, we're in the mid 14s. Actually 14.23 is where we're trading right now. But now that we took out 14 in general, we are trading at a multi-week high, and if we start breaking above 14.50, guys, which has been the sticking point, 14.50, 14.75 for a good, not just a couple of weeks, but months, guys, months we haven't been above 14.75. Let's just say this, if AG breaks above $15, just 77 cents from where it is right now, guys. Now 76 cents. If it breaks up above 15, I think it's going to fly. I mean, I covered this before. The next main resistance, I think, is $17, $18 above 15. So there's a lot of upside, especially if these gold stocks get hot. Let's say silver starts breaking up towards 27.50. I mean, we covered these silver and gold charts yesterday. No need to go over them again. But let's say silver starts going towards those highs from when were those highs hit? Earlier in March, we break those highs. Let's say gold continues ripping towards 2,000, 2050, 2,100 plus. I'm telling you, I think these silver, gold stocks, mining stocks in general, they're going to start, continue. They're going to continue moving. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe, drop me a comment, let me know your thoughts, and don't forget to check out my Patreon if you want all my buys, sells, call outs, morning update videos, plus more. That is linked right down below, and make sure to get your free money from Moomoo up to six. You guys see the fingers here? 6 free stocks, each of which could be valued all the way up to $3,500. Just use my link down below, deposit at least $100, and boom, you get some free money. Who doesn't like free money? And with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. As always, peace out.